Fix your game, Pixonic, because there are issues that need to be taken care of. The Harpy and Siren with Yang Li are supposed to shield break every enemy's shields while flying in their ability, correct? How about that sword unit right there that absorbs all the damage done to him with his shield? And that's not the only thing. And by the way, this must have been the worst timing in the history of war robots to ever fly up with an Eiffel Titan. I just literally gave myself the battleship damage boost from the Frederick. Yeah, but let's jump into the actual gameplay here, where I'm flying and testing with you the Harpy with the Nanea weapon category, as well as the Aopo drone, which of course is an amazing combination. You land to get an extra shield, right? Even though the Aopo drone has been nerfed, it is still really powerful. To be able to land with 115,000 additional health every single time, that is crazy. And that goes whether you teleport back or you fall back. In both situations, that will apply. And also the Harpy, you know this, guys, can sit up here very well and snipe now. We have firepower, decent amount with the Nanea and the heavy version on top. So we're not lacking firepower with the new weapons. The HP pool of the Harpy is relatively low, but it's okay. I mean, it can be done. You see I'm taking a ton of damage right here, and I phase shifted through that, used that moment to also teleport back into safety. Interestingly enough, it didn't teleport me up where I actually started. It teleported me down below where I was before, below where I was sitting. So we're going up, and we're absorbing and reflecting damage in this time, and we're hitting really hard as well. I really enjoy running Harpy and Siren. The big problem here, and again, Pixonic, that's something you gotta fix, is that the shield break somehow on Yang Li does not work. Maybe it has something to do with some other combination of items, you know. Sometimes like something like this can happen when there are some incompatibilities between certain items and modules and whatnot. Maybe something with the Aopo drone, I don't know. But in any case, it seems to ruin the shield break ability. But look how fast I am! Oh my goodness, dude, I'm just speed hacking through the map with the Harpy right now, because I was under the influence of the Frederick battleship. And then I can teleport back to where I came from. So no matter how I fly, how far, I'll just teleport back into safety. And that was so cool right there, man. I think we need to figure out which weapon is the one that charges battleships the fastest, and then just put those on things like this, right? Because that is really fun to have this Frederick and the Harpy, insanely fun combo. But yeah, again, you see here the part from the intro where I was not able to do damage through the broski's shield. I did 300,000 damage to him, 400,000 now, 450 even. That was supposed to be a kill, right? Uh-oh, got behind me a bro with the Ravager. We got rid of him, very nice. And maybe we can take him down as well before we teleport back. Yes, we can. And again, the shield is blocking the damage. Whatever it's causing it, please make it work again, Pixonic, because the Harpy is actually a really fun robot still. And it's one of those that with this shield break can actually become dangerous to new robots. If you time things well and so on. Oh boy, I'm getting snacked by the laser here. Flying away here really quickly, but even though technically the laser beam does not connect with me at all, visually, it seemed to have still done damage to me. That Beholder battleship was really a nightmare. But yeah, so let's hop into the next situation here. And by the way, if you enjoy the gameplay, my friends, and you want to see more such crazy builds, things outside the box, that's what I really enjoy doing, then yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, be there for the next video as well. Now, we have a leeching leech down there, but I think his leech ability just ended, so we just got rid of him. I thought I might be able to land up here, but I messed it up. I'm just falling to the ground. Would have been good to be up there, because that would have been a nice sniper spot. But unfortunately, I made a little boo-boo there. This Fenrir or whatever it is was standing so perfectly between me and the enemy. Yeah, so let's keep going here. What does that say? Size 7? Alright, that's a part of a Star Citizen video here. Which, by the way, maybe I should mention that. Ladies and gents, I'm really doing a lot of work on the other YouTube channel right now called Manni Plays. For the moment, I'm not doing much on the Brawl Star Manitown channel, but I am seeing success on the Star Citizen, which is really one of my favorite games, if not the most favorite game that I play right now. And it is a one-of-a-kind game, MMO in space. Really awesome, so check out the channel, Manni Plays, if you want to see it, and maybe even, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy Star Citizen, there's a referral code below under my Manni Plays videos. When you use that, you get an insane amount of extra credits to start your account with. And I get to have a referral added to my account, which in the end actually allows me to get some extra content that I can make videos about in the future. So yeah, would be awesome if you could go ahead and check this out. That's one way of supporting me as well. Checking out the other channel, Manni Plays, and the Star Citizen content. Yeah, so we're shooting still, we're still alive, and we're still not shield breaking. We're not shield breaking. It is so weird, man. Because I know that this worked before. So what has changed? Why does the shield break on the Yan Li pilot no longer work on the Harpy and Siren? Actually, I'm not sure if it works on the Siren. I haven't tested it on the Siren. I have only tested it on the Harpy. I'm assuming it's not working on both of them. Whatever it might cause this, it could be... Oh yeah, his flamethrower has no chance of hitting me while I'm landing like this. It could be related to maybe the Aopo drone that we're running right now, Could be. Very hard to say. But the Aopo drone, by the way, gives the Siren and Harpy a really good amount of boosts. Not only are we getting the shield, it also gives you temporarily extra health every time you enter flight. Look at this. Boom, I'm flying up. And I have from 130,000 to 180,000. So I got 50,000 temporary extra health points. That is similar to a Curie robot that would place the turrets and get bonus temporary health. Health that it is allowed to lose. At the end of its ability, it will reset back to its full health pool if it only lost the temporary health. And that is the same thing that happens here with the hit points coming from the Aopo drone. So you basically, every time you start to fly, you get this temporary health pool. And also, if you're smart about it, which I was not all of the moments while I'm playing here, I did it in some moments and I didn't do it in some others, then you can combine this with every time you activate your ability, you get one healing pulse added to your thing, right? So you heal with activating your ability every time. Plus, you can heal passively, continuously with another pilot skill. So yeah, you have many ways of actually getting your health back up in the Harpy Siren combo, and you're able to do a really, really good amount of stuff with that. So I'm gonna get killed now, I know this, but I'm gonna take that guy with me. Hold on, and boom! There we go. Very nice. Okay then. So, sword unit. Time for the sword unit. 417,000 health at Mark 3. The prime sword unit. So that means if we had shield broken the other sword unit before, then we would have actually been able to kill him with that Harpy damage output. But it is okay. I just wanted to get the message across that this needs to be addressed and fixed, and hopefully it will be. Maybe Pixonic doesn't even know about this yet, because it's not like everybody is playing Harpy and Siren and is able to feedback this, right? So, we're back on Valley. Literally one of my most favorite maps with robots like the Harpy that can go up here on the highest position and snipe from here. Usually people don't even pay much attention to this spot because they're busy walking around on the map, fighting other guys, getting the beacons and so on. And from here you can really do a number on the enemy, dude. It's a fantastic spot. So I can fly up from here, and if I do it right, I will land right on top of the high position and just make sure to sit there and be safe, right? So here we go. The Ravana is trying to escape. He's gonna have a hard time though, because even if he goes up to the other side of this wall, it's still possible for me to hit him. Although not every shot seems to actually count. And if I fly up, I'll be even able to hit him much more accurately. Cool, kill, boom. So the Ravana is actually sitting down there at the wall and regenerating some of his health. And now he's crossing the distance. That was a smart move. Scorpion caught up very far away in the distance. He's now teleported. I'm flying up. Okay, the Ravana is still running around. It is a Ravana, boys. You're not killing that thing very quickly. And now I'm making a mistake. He's back to 100% HP, basically. And, or was. And I didn't teleport back. I should have teleported back, because that would have definitely been the smarter choice, or smarter thing to do. But yeah, so unfortunately I didn't do it, and now I got attacked here in short range by him, and he was able to drop me by a lot of HP. Thankfully, he was not able to kill me because I got my extra ability to charge at 50%, right? With the Deft Survivor or Clever Survivor. Ugh, one of those two skills. Okay, so one more flight and I might be able to get back to my favorite position up there. However, I am trying to get some sneaking damage in. Yep, come on. Come on. Boom. Good hit, 65k, but the Ravana is still alive. That is a different Ravana though, right? It's not the same. The other one must have died over there. Okay, so the sword unit jumped on somebody else. Got a lot of little lines in his name. There was an ultimate Fenrir, I'm assuming, or just a Fenrir, I'm not sure. But in any case, he's not taking a lot of damage because it is a Fenrir. And not taking a lot of damage is what he does. But now we have the battleship bonus. And look how fast I am, dude. This is just so cool. And I did only 200,000, but remember, he's got a lot of resistance points. So those 200,000 are actually not bad. Ooh, I'm getting attacked from... Okay, my phase shift is not going to prevent that. Fenrir actually finds me and kills me. Alrighty. Yeah, so let's have one more moment, okay, friends? Before we end this video, one more map. And once again, check out the channel Manni Plays, guys. That would be fantastic. And also subscribe here if you haven't done that yet. So there's a Condor up in the air. This time I didn't confuse Condor and Curie. I hope you're proud of me. Because it did happen quite a bunch of times. And every time I read the comments, some people are always like, you know that Manni keeps messing up the names sometimes. Yeah, I do that. Alright, so I think that was a Lynx robot here to the right. So when we hit him like this with these little weapons, with those many shots, then we basically... he just went back in stealth. Lucky you. Yeah, when we do this, the Lynx robot's force field goes away pretty quickly. Here, it was a little bit of a risky move, but I crossed without using my phase shift. I was hoping he wasn't going to react in time, and he didn't. And besides, he had Reapers. He would not have been able to get me in time. And that ability charge that I just did was a little bit premature. I should have probably kept it in. And by the way, again, you see, I am doing no damage with my weapons. I was doing a little bit of damage with the rocket that I fired, like with this explosion charge rocket. That did a little bit of damage to him, but my actual weapons did not. They would be blocked by his shield, which should not be the case, you know? So yeah, please, fixing that would mean a lot, especially for the Siren and Harpy, because those are really fun robots. Here, I am actually killing the sword unit, but not because I'm shield breaking him, but because I added corrosion damage to him with the machine gun variant of this weapon. So that kind of saved me. At least for a minute it did, and now there's not just the one battleship hit, but of course the other thing as well. Alrighty, so let's be in our favorite Titan right now. 300k damage very quickly. Raptor jumps. Okay. There's a... hold on. Boom! Ooh! But only 250,000? Weird. I did 300,000 with a half-charged weapon against a Raptor before, but only 250,000 with a fully charged weapon on against the Nuo robot, which the Nuo doesn't really have resistance, right? Or not normally, anyways. There it is. He's flying up. Boom! 100% instant kill of the Eiffel Titan. He thought that's a good time to come in and attack me. Maybe he saw that I used my stealth dash and he thought that's a good moment, but man, I just got, in that very moment before, the Frederick battleship loaded on top of me. So I had literally 340% or so damage boost rolling at that time. Obviously that is going to be a one-shot against Eiffel Titan. And boom! Oh! Also with the damage boost here, just a quick 900k. And the enemy Titan does not just get killed, he gets launched into the skies. Ah, man, I was a little bit too far away here, huh? Uh-oh, another Eiffel. I'm always not sure if I should attack the Eiffels when they're in the air. I'm always waiting for them to actually land so that they lose their temporary HP and then I can hit them, you know? I feel like this is the smarter way to do it. If you can't kill them in one hit, which most of the time you probably won't, then yeah, it might be the best solution to just wait out their additional health for a bit. Unless enough people are firing at him, I mean, then you can just attack him. Boom! Goodbye! The Ducks robot. Caught my attention. Not a good idea, not when I run this setup. And I can shield break. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you think about this build and see you in the next video. Manni off. Bye bye.